It's Rob!
Tony! And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me that, and today we'll be going from rank 4 to rank 3. Unfortunately, we've been diddling back and forth between almost hitting rank 3 and then going all the way back down to 4, almost 5, then going all the way back up to 3. So hopefully this run, I took a small break, we'll be able to hit 3. Ideally 2 games will do it, but it'll probably take more because I've been on that pace of winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one. So in the opening hand, keeping Mistle or Murgleton, hopefully we can get either a Warlock passive, a Druid passive, or a Hunter passive would be ideal. So I see Murgleton into a Totem Golem, since we can't coin into the Totem Golem. Also, there was some complaints about the Death Lords in the deck, so if you'd like to not play the Death Lord, you can actually exchange the Death Lord out in this deck with the Argent Horse Rider. He's a 3-drop 2/1 with Charge and Divine Shield, so if you feel like the Death Lord doesn't do you work, alright, Tunnel Trog is much better as an opener. I was just about to say, the best opener you can do is a Tunnel Trog Golem, and then if you're going second, you coin into the Spirits, so you have 4 creatures on your field on turn 3, and all of them are above 2/3 in stats. So he slams our Tunnel, which makes me think he's playing Patron Warrior. Control Warrior doesn't really play slam, so we're gonna go into the Totem Golem and swing for 2. What was I saying? Oh yes, Argent Horse Rider instead of Death Lord, if you wish. But I like Death Lord. Death Lord does very well if you're playing against aggro decks, which is very popular right now. Especially this Shaman one, to be exact. From here, we're probably going to play Murgleton, see what comes out. Hopefully, again, Druid, Warlock, or Hunter. Oh, we got Druid. And then we'll probably make a trade onto his Taskmaster. Normally, I don't really make trades, but because we're playing a Warrior and they don't really have any early game creatures, we don't want that sticking around and him being able to do big things with it. Acolyte of Pain, so it looks like we'll probably be killing off the Acolyte of Pain and playing the Spirits. Swing for 1 directly, which is not a lot of damage. Normally, we could have done 6 damage with the Totem Golem by now, but we've been able to pretty much clear off his minions, and I guess maybe his Cruel Taskmaster would have attacked my Golem anyway, but I don't know. I felt like the trade was a decent trade to make, even though this deck is meant to go face. We haven't drawn into Doomhammer yet, which is bad. Alright, so Flame Tongue Totem in between the Taunt Totem and the Totem Golem. We do this because he's going to have to swing his Despite into the Taunt Totem, which is really nice. Not into the Taunt Totem, but the Taunt creature. So he took 4 when it attacked, and then he'll take 4 again if he decides to attack into it with his Despite. Unfortunately, our Totem Golem will die, but then our Murgleton will be next to the Flame Tongue Totem, if he doesn't kill off the Flame Tongue Totem. Alright, so Belcher, which is not very good. It always seems that when you play aggro decks, they always have a heal bot or a Belcher on turn 5. It's very weird. Alright, so what do we draw into? Nothing too crazy. I think we're going to... The real option is do we need to kill the Sledge Belcher right now, or do we play the Death Lord next to Flame Tongue and have him attack into it with his Death Lord and then just swing Murgleton into the Sledge Belcher, or do we just play Death Lord and not do anything, and then next turn we Lightning Bolt it, and then maybe, I don't know, draw into a Doomhammer, maybe, if we're lucky. Alright. Alright, so this leaves it so... so next turn we'll be able to swing the Death Lord into the Sledge Belcher. He could have slammed it or done a bash onto our Murgleton, making it so we wouldn't put any damage on the Sledge Belcher. We needed to put damage into the Sledge Belcher. Yeah. Do we Lightning Bolt it, though? I don't think we do. That's the last option. I don't think we do. Alright, and he asked if we have 2 Flame Tongue Totems, and we do. Yes, sir. Yeah. We normally want to save Lightning Bolt for face. Definitely against a Warrior. He only has 11 health left, so it'd be ideal for us to, draw into, a Lava Burst or a Crackle. He does still have his passive, too. So, turn 6... Another Acolyte. Looks like he's digging. And he'll probably definitely use his passive somewhere in there. Inner Rage. Okay. Kill off my Whirlwind. Wow. So he didn't even use his passive. No. He Inner Rage costs none. So he still has some for his passive. Yeah. For some reason I thought Inner Rage cost 1. Or, yeah, 1. But that's so fired that they increased to 1. Alright, so we're going to kill off the Belcher. Then we're going to kill off the little slime, but we're also going to play Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Of course, we're trying to pump out as much damage as possible, so if he can't kill the Whirling Zap-O-Matic through the Death Lord, so if he doesn't have, Yeah, he'll need like an execute and then like maybe a weapon to kill Whirling Zip-O-Matic. If not, we just Rockbiter weapon, Whirling Zip-O-Matic next turn. He does 12 damage, and it really doesn't matter what he has because we have 15 damage with just Rockbiter and Whirling Zip-O-Matic along with Lightning Bolt. So we're in a pretty good situation if he does not kill the Whirling Zip-O-Matic. Dr. Boom does not kill a Whirling Zip-O-Matic, so it looks like it's going to be game here. Yeah, we're just going to Rockbiter. We can Thalamus just to have the extra spell power, not that we need it. And we'll swing for 6, and then we'll swing for the additional 2 with the Death Lord. I was going to say Despite, but that's not Despite, that's Death Lord. Nice, so now we're 1 game away from 3 again. So this is either going to be, again, a very, very awesomely short road to rank 3, or it's going to be win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1. So hopefully it's not win 1, lose 1. You know what? We could lose 1 and then win 2 more or something like that, just to make it a little lengthy. But we have to win. We have to do it this time because I'm tired of losing. It seems like I've been bouncing around rank 4 for a while now, like way too long. I actually had to take a break for a while. I was like, I can't. All right, so we're going against another aggro shaman. So ideally, we want to play Death Lord. That needs to be somewhere in our hand somewhere. All right, so getting rid of the Shredder and Death Lord. No, Lava Burst. Lava Burst is still good, but Death Lord is really nice in this matchup. Totem Golem's really good too. Whirling Zip-O-Matic. Like, our whole hand is good, but just because we're going against another aggro person, it's really, like, we're just going to make trades. Like, when you're going against another, oh, look, he has Leopard Gnome too. When you're going against another aggro deck, it's pretty much who can outbat. Hey, Death Lord! So we're going to coin out the Golem, because the Golem won't die to the Leopard Gnome, but, if we were to play our Leopard Gnome, he could Earth Shock it, and then he has field control already off the bat. But by putting down a bigger creature, he's going to have to make a favorable trade here. And if he doesn't, then we're going to have board for pretty much the remainder of the game. So he's going to Crackle it. Hopefully it hits for 3. Nope. God darn it. Of course it hits for 5. My Crackle would hit for 3. My Crackle would hit for 2. Alright, so it looks like next turn we're just going to Leopard Gnome, and hopefully he doesn't kill it. Or hopefully he doesn't, like, Earth Shock it or something. Ideally, he doesn't Earth Shock it. Who knows? So another Totem Golem, and he's going to kill it off or go face. So he killed it off. I would have gone face if I was him, but because I would have killed his Leopard Gnome off the next turn anyway, so he could have done 2 more damage. All right, so we're going to play Death Lord, and hopefully this will buy us at least a turn or 2 so we can throw down the Whirling and/or a Crackle next turn, take care of maybe that Totem Golem. So we're going to see if this Crackle kills that Totem Golem or not. I swear to God, if I use my Crackle next turn, if I use that Crackle next turn on that Totem Golem and it hits for 3, I'm going to be very upset right now. Very upset. So Lava Shock is going to grant him 2 more Mana Crystals. He's going to be at, 1 more Mana Crystal. Oh my God, he made it through the Death Lord. And the Totem Golem is going to live, and what is it going to summon? Okay, a Flame Tongue Totem. That's, if it would have been Argent Horse Rider, I'd been a little bit upset. So we're going to throw down probably the Tunnel Trog and Crackle this. It's going to hit for 1. It hit for 4. Okay, so it would have died if it had 4 health. So we can't really complain now. And then ideally, he doesn't play anything with Charge. Our Tunnel Trog lives. We draw 2 cards next turn. We kill off the Flame Tongue Totem. Oh God, another Totem Golem. Okay, so he did play Charge. That's just fantastic. He's going to kill our Tunnel Trog, and there's nothing we can do about it. Wow. All right. Not Whirling. I'm looking at like maybe a Rock Biter into the Flame Tongue and then Lava Burst the Totem Golem. Clears almost his field. And then hopefully we can draw into like something to get rid of the 2/1. That's not too bad. So like, what would be a decent card? Maybe another Death Lord, a Totem Golem, a Feral Spirits, Murgleton, all of those cards. A Doom Hammer would be ideal. A Doom Hammer would definitely be great. Maybe not this turn, but like the following turn, Doom Hammer. And he's swinging for 5. That's a lot of damage. Shredder really doesn't do anything. We'll play it, but we're just going to take 5 more damage next turn. So over the course of 2 turns now, we've taken 10 damage. So all he needs is like a Rock Biter or like a Lava Burst Crackle, and we're done. This is not good. And he got the Taunt Totem, so we can't even kill a creature next turn. Wow. If you got like... Oh man, a Lava Burst. Yeah, we're gonna lose. he was able to get through our Death Lord too easily. At least he used the Rock Biter on it, but that's still not enough. So let's draw, see what we get. Finley, Lightning Bolt. I guess we can clear board with this. So we're gonna get rid of the 3/1. Use Finley, see what passive we get. Again, ideally we want like a Warrior, a Priest, or a Druid. Alright, so we got Hunter, Paladin, or Druid. So I guess we'll take Druid, swing our Shredder into this, use our passive, and then kill off his 2/1. So ideally, maybe we can stabilize heal. We can stabilize. Be what's his name? Mac Miller. All through his songs, he's just like. Alright, Doomhammer was like the best card he could have top decked there. Wow. Alright, so the RNG gods are not with us today, boys. Again, we've got almost to rank 3. This close. And then he just Doomhammer fucks me. Alright, so we'll use... We have to passive, so I guess just Whirling Zip-O-Matic, passive, try to pump out as much damage next turn as we can. We have to passive because he's going to be able to deal 4 damage next turn, so if he has like another burst, but lava, what is it called? Strike? It does the lava shock. That's what it's called. It does 2 damage. So it would have been susceptible if we wouldn't have played, if we would have played Dalamose instead of using our passive. So he Murgletons, and maybe he doesn't have it. We have one more turn. If we draw maybe a rock, like an Ancestral Knowledge and a Rock Biter and then a spell, we have potential to do 22 damage. Unless he's just like trolling right now and he has the lethal in his hand. So he's going to swing with his weapon. Will we be left at 3 health? No, he's moving a card. He's trolling. He just paid Murgleton for no reason. He's BMing. I know you. I know you're kind. Alright, so now we're 2 games away from, no, 3, right? No, 2 games. Alright, we're 2 games away from our rank 3 again. Okay. And, nada. There's no Lightning Storm in this deck. Nope. Nada. Okay. So we've played Shaman and Warrior. I guess I'll let him know when I post this deck guide. Yeah, that'll be good. And he can copy the list. See my list. We're going against a mage. Okay. So I think we keep the Rock Biter, even though yeah, we'll keep it. Because of Mana Worm. Mana Worm is definitely a card we need to get rid of. Or Sorcerer's Apprentice, either or. So I think we just passive here. Hopefully he doesn't have a turn 1 card. Mana Worm's ideal for him, but hopefully he doesn't have it. Hopefully just turn 2's up. Never mind. Golden Mana Worm. Actually, we're playing Hype, so I think his whole deck is, we're gonna get rid of the Mana Worm. But ideally, I mean, not ideally, but if this is the Hype I'm thinking of, almost every card in this guy's deck is gold. And he believe he's a streamer, if not a semi-pro Hearthstone player. So, this will be a tough game. Yep. Not a Gold Sorcerer's Apprentice, though. Alright, so do we Spirits or do we Lightning Bolt passive? I think I need to get rid of this Apprentice, and then we'll passive. And hopefully it gives us a decent, maybe like a taunt. Or a 1/1 that can get pinged off. That works, too. We could have Spirits there, but I'm always scared to leave a Sorcerer's Apprentice up just because of how good it is. With mages being able to cast... Alright, so let's see if it's Counterspell. It is. Alright, swing for 1. And that's pretty much going to be a well played. At least we don't get the overload from the Feral Spirits. I guess that's okay. But I really thought it was going to be a Mirror Entity. I did not think it would have been a Counterspell off the top. Because they normally run 2 Mirror Entities, 1 Counterspell. And you just waste an Arcane Blast on a 1/1, which is really weird. Really weird. So we're going to Doomhammer, definitely, swinging twice into the Flame Waker, because that thing can't live. Cannot allow the Flame Waker to live. It's too good. But yeah, normally it's 2 Mirror Entities, 1 Counterspell, if they even run Counterspell. A lot of mages were running Effigy for a while, but now that's kind of changed back to the original 2 Mirror Entities, 1 Counterspell. Sometimes they run 2 Counterspells, but that's not really that common. So we're going to swing for 4 for face. Obviously, we played the 3-drop Deathlord and the 2/1 Leper Gnome. There's no point to draw or anything like that. We have creatures to play. We can fill out our mana. And then next turn, ideally, we can put the Flame Tongue Totem in between the Leper Gnome and the Deathlord to pump out a lot of damage. 8s, that'd be 12 damage. Never mind. Fireball, Frostbolt, Arcane Blast. Okay, so he's running 2 Arcane Blasts. And what does it give him? Wow, a Flame Waker. And that means it's going to double ping, and it's going to hit our Leper Gnome. Are you kidding me right now? Come on, man. Are we going to lose this game, too? Oh, why? The Flame Wakers do so much work. So right now, do we Lava Burst it, or do we swing into it with our weapon? Well, let's see what we can draw first, I guess. Or we attack into it? I think we draw first. Alright, so we Tunnel Trog, double Totem, and then swing into it. Ideally, I mean, hopefully he doesn't have double Fireball. Like that double Fireball going on to turn. I guess we'd have one turn to live, but hopefully he doesn't have double Fireball. He's already used double Arcane Blast and Arcane Missiles and all that good stuff, and all his Flame Wakers are gone. So, I mean, he's still got some... He has Dr. Boom maybe left in his deck. There's obviously the Archmage you just play. That's fantastic. And he has Coin. That's great. So he has at least one Fireball now. So if he draws into the next one next turn, we lose. And knowing mages, they always draw into it. So, Lava Burst the... Well, Lava Burst the Archmage for sure. And then to swing the Totem or the Tunnel Trog, we're going to swing the Totem into it because it has the... it doesn't have the potential to get a lot more attack. It's a solid 3/4. I guess our Tunnel Trog is susceptible to Frostbolt, but Tunnel Trog definitely has more HP. Or the Tunnel Trog has more attack. Not that it lived anyway. Flame Strike hit there. Flame Cannon hit there. Wow. 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 Alright. He's at 15 health. Do we need to kill Neplon? I don't think we do. I think we have lethal. What is that? If we crackle at 6, if it hits for, let's assume 3, yeah, it doesn't matter. If we get a spell power totem, it'll hit fine. No. Alright, so we crackle. It has to hit at least probably 4. 4, swing for 8, and then swing for 4. So yeah, it actually could have hit for 3, and that would have been fine too. Our weapon would have taken it out. Sweet. So he actually beat Hype. So I'm assuming this is the Hype that is semi-pro, but he could not be. Who knows? We've beaten a lot of streamers and stuff in our road to legend. And also, last season we beat a lot of pros. Hey, look, he just added me. Alright, so he's either going to be nice and say, good game, or he's going to be mad because we were playing Aggro Shaman. So let's find out. Looked real hard, shitter. Was a great game, man. Okay. There you go. That's the Hearthstone player for you. They're gonna be your friend, or they're just gonna talk shit. So we're gonna get rid of the Ancestral Knowledge and keep the Whirling Zip-O-Matic, and obviously probably get rid of the Lightning Bolt and Death Lord. There's no point to... Well, keep Lightning Bolt, because they're Northshire Cleric. That makes sense. And he already removed me. Lol, he's not even on my list anymore. How salty. What a salty spittoon. Alright, so... Coining out the Whirling Zip-O-Matic seems like... Oh, coining out the Whirling. Totem Golem's fine, but we don't have the Tunnel Trog to combo with them, so there's Whirling Zip-O-Matic pumps out more damage quicker. And a Lightning Bolt is normally something I don't really keep on the opening hand unless you're going against maybe a Priest and or Mage and or Druid, because Darnassus is ass Pirate. Okay, so what do we do? Crackle that guy. Hopefully it hits for 4, so we'll crackle. Ideally it hits for 4, and that's not a fucking crackle. Whoops. That's not a crackle. I said it was a lightning bolt. I looked at it as a lightning bolt. I kept it as a lightning bolt, and it's not a lightning... Or it's not a... It is a lightning bolt, and it's not a crackle. I'm retarded. Alright, anyway, swing for 6. We had to use the Rock Biter there, because if we would have... I'm almost saying crackle. If we would have lightning bolted the thing, and then kept it alive, and it killing Whirling Zip-O-Matic, that's horrible. So we can't kill the Bronzebeard. We'll swing for 6 more, so we've done 12 damage with the Whirling Zip-O-Matic now, which is really nice, but it's just going to die to Bronzebeard. And turn 4 Bronzebeard, hopefully he has a Twilight Drake and not a Twilight Guardian. Of course it's a Twilight Guardian. So now it's going to have 4 attacks, so now our Totem Golem can't even attack it. Whirling Zip-O-Matic down. This game's not looking good. Doomhammer's nice, which means we can't overload, which means we have to passive and end our turn. Because we have to be able to Doomhammer next turn. Because if we play an Overload now, we can't play Doomhammer next turn. And we're overloaded now, so we couldn't even play Shredder. This is just a bad pickle. Oh, man.
Welcome to the exhibit.
See, now we're 1 game away from rank 3, and this priest got a great... Look at this. Now he's going to get 2 taunts, or 2 death rattles, and you know they're going to be like a Sledge Belcher and like a Death Lord. Because that's my luck. So he's going to kill off our Totem Golem for sure. Okay, so he's getting a little greedy with the field, and he's not healing his taunt. So he used his taunt to attack, but then he didn't heal it up, which means next turn we can Doom... Oh, don't attack the totem. Actually, it doesn't matter if he attacks. Actually, it'd save us 2 HP if he attacks the totem. Because we're Totem into this, Doomhammer into that once, we take 4, and then Doomhammer into Bronzebeard or face. Okay, so he's getting a little greedy. I'd probably be greedy too if I was him. Looks like he has it in the bag. So we'll swing into this. We'll take 4. And then we'll swing our totem into it. And then it's either go face or kill Bronzebeard. And I think Bronzebeard. Because if he plays another Twilight Guardian, that's really annoying. He could play Corruptor and then deal 6. He could play, you know, there's just a plethora of cards that, you know, get an extra battle cry. So he's going to probably heal himself. Yeah, so he's at 20 now. It looks like next turn is going to be Shredder, swing face for 4. There's no point to kill his 1-2 with our weapon because it's not going to make a difference. He's either going to attack our Shredder with his 3-4 and or his Shredder into our Shredder. But ideally, he's just going to swing his 3-4 Cultist into our Shredder. Something's going to get plus 3 HP, and then he's going to swing whatever comes out of Shredder with his... Oh, wow, he went to Shredder to Shredder. He wants to go in, boys. All right, wow. That card is useless. There's no possible way in my deck that card could ever be... Even next to a Flame Tongue Totem, it's not like we can give that card Taunt. So that is, like, the worst card that could come out of Shredder. By far. Like, that is the worst card. It can't be used whatsoever. There's no use for that. So we played Chill Maul, which is an interesting pick because we're going to be able to Crackle it. And as long as Crackle hits for 4, 1 Doomhammer into it, we take 2... Or we take 6. And then clears field. Yeah, there's no point to play Tunnel Trog. No point to play Leopard Gnome. So Crackle, as long as it hits for 4 here, we're good. Crackle for 5, swing into 1. It kills off the coin, it kills off the 1-2, and it leaves the 3-1. And I believe we kill off the 3-1 now, just because we can. And then we can play Tunnel Trog and start playing Spirits later, or play Spirits the following turn. So Tunnel Trog, and then no, Whirling Zip-O-Matic. Leopard Gnome seemed nice just because of maybe Light Bomb. So he'll do the additional 2 damage, and then along with that, it doesn't kill our Whirling Zip-O-Matic because Whirling Zip-O-Matic could potentially push lethal next turn if we draw a spell. But he hasn't used a Light Bomb or Holy Nova yet, so I'm assuming he's going to kill off the Whirling Zip-O-Matic like that. I mean, that would make sense. You always have to assume priests have Light Bomb or Holy Nova. Until they've used all 4 of those cards, 2 of each, it is not safe. Nowhere is fucking safe. What is that? What is that? It's Light Bomb. Of course it is. And a dragon. And that's it. Alright. So now we Spirits throw... It's either Spirits and Leopard Gnome or Spirits and Totem. And I think it's Spirits and Leopard Gnome to put more damage down. We swing for 3 directly, and then we do not attack with our weapon because we want to be able to combo our weapon with a Rock Biter. And also, there's no point... I mean, dealing 4 more damage is nice. It puts him at 9, but it also makes it so if he's playing Alexstrasza, Alexstrasza will get more value. And also, again, Rock Biter, we want to be able to combo with that, or maybe even killing a taunt with our weapon. Oh, never mind. We have 3 health. Fuck that. Okay, never mind. Didn't notice our health. We're dwindling at 3. So if he has a Velen's Chosen and a Holy Nova, we lose. That'd be a horrible way to lose. It's just like, oh, Velen's Chosen, Holy Nova for 3, clear your field, you lose. Lamau. Alright, so he's going to steal this guy's health. That's a large chunk of his mana. He's going to kill it, and then he's going to heal. And that's all he's going to do. Lightning Bolt! Wow, I think that's going to be lethal. Yeah, and we're going to get Spellfire Totem. Nice. Alright, so we're just going to use both of our... spells, and then we're going to swing for 6, and this is why Tunnel Trog is amazing. We didn't even need the Spellfire Totem, but it helped. Okay, so now we are rank 3. Aggro Shaman did the deed. I think we're going to take a break from Aggro Shaman, probably play some either Dragon Mage, Reno Lock, Control Warrior. We'll play probably something else. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling and how the other decks are doing on ladder. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. We're getting closer to Legend, which is pretty exciting. We only have 3 more ranks to go. The end of the season is coming up, but I'm sure we can make it by then. I'm really grinding hard at this, and hopefully we don't rage too bad when we go on a losing streak, which is bound to happen. When you're at this rank, like, it's a hit or miss a lot of the times. Like, the games that you win are really hard, and then the games that you lose, or you just get, like, blown out. It's just like you work so hard for that one win, and then the next game you like have a horrible hand, and they just play a card every turn, and you just lose. And it's just like, dude, I didn't even get to play anything. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen. As always, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, you can leave them in the comment section below. I try to respond back to everybody, but it's been getting pretty hectic down in the comment section. A lot of comments recently, and a lot of questions, a lot of deck list modifications that you guys have been asking on. So I've been doing my best to keep up with you guys, but again, there's like 3,400 of you, or 5,400 of you guys, or some crazy amount, and there's only one of me. So I'm doing my best. Anyway, as always, guys, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.